Every god has a heart, a seed from which they were grown, cloud from which they were born, the depths from which they rose, the fire from which they were forged. Yet as lesser ones rise, so too do they grow, same kind of heart of the gods you and I know. But, of course, it's the divine act of creation that sets them apart, isn't it? Oh, not that lesser gods can't create, they just can't create life. Not in the way of the elemental gods, at least. Not in the way of the creator. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you today about them. Lesser gods, I mean. There are many of them, and they span many things. For example, the Raven Queen, goddess of the passage between life and death, and fate. When you die, you're led by her to the never-ending forest, the resting place of all souls in Aviina. Unless, of course, you sold your soul away to something else. Then you go wherever it is they want you to. She is also the reason why the Red Blade, the Assassin's Guild, call the assistants to their council members ravens. They handle accepting contracts under the name of their council member, therefore setting a soul on the path of death, should the contract be fulfilled and the target killed. There is another one you've heard of, if you've been listening. Bahamut, the Platinum Dragon. He became a lesser god by the will of the elemental gods, when he protected their new world from Tiamat, who herself is a lesser god. Many of the lesser gods, Tiamat being a good example, are constantly thriving to become more than what they are, not as lesser. And given time and patience, and often help from hapless mortals, they find a way to grow a heart of sorts. A soul, perhaps. Something that tethers their existence to a place outside of themselves, meaning that, should their form be destroyed by any means, their soul will live on, giving them the immortality of the elemental gods. Of course, unless a lesser god finds a place to put their heart, somewhere secure and protected, it won't last long. Some lesser gods were once mortal themselves. It is a possible yet difficult task for a mortal to become a lesser god. Usually it spans a lifetime, if not longer, if not many. The Raven Queen was once mortal. She rose to the place of a lesser god, though she's not the kind to seek any higher power. Vecna is one that comes to mind when talking about mortals thriving for more power than their due, and being torn down because of it. Oh, but that's not a legend from Aviina, I'm afraid. Different world, different time. All recorded here, though. In the Makven, the library. Honestly, I'm telling you tales from Aviina, but I could tell you tales from all sorts of worlds. About all manner of heroes, villains, monsters, gods. But something tells me Aviina is important. And to whoever is listening, these legends may help you in the long run. Maybe. I'm not sure. I just do as my goddess asks. Don't we all?